Retro reactions.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Retro Reactions. I am your host, Sean Stackhouse. Now, this is a new segment for Sean Stackhouse Reacts. I hope to incorporate a lot of cool things into this. Retro cartoons, retro movies, retro toys, anything pop culture retro. But for tonight, or I guess this morning's viewing pleasure, we are going to go back to the year 1987. A movie that was made off of a toy line originally that turned into a cartoon. Yes, that is right. We are talking about the 1987 Dolph Lundgren led He-Man and the Masters of the Universe movie. Now, it was greatly panned, and, somewhat rightfully so. The production went on a lot longer than it should have because Dolph wasn't so good with English back then. The best you could say is, if he dies, he dies. I must break you. Stuff like that. But I think he did a pretty good job. And I can't imagine anybody else in the 80s besides Dolph Lundgren playing He-Man. Now, right off the bat, I have to tell you my beef with the movie. It took place on Earth. There was, Gwildor in place of Orko. The whole thing with the cosmic key and Courtney Cox, and I think his name is Kevin. They could have made a cartoon accurate He-Man costume. Skeletor's white face looked kind of cheesy, but I understand it was the 80s. But other than that, Skeletor looked pretty good. And no Prince Adam. That was my biggest beefs. But come with me. Let's take a look down memory lane here and see if it is as bad as we remember.
At the far end of the universe, there is a planet ruled by
That's as much Eternia as you will see. Cheesy 80s graphics.
Only one man who dares challenge him.
Chuck Norris.
They
He-Man.
in a battle to the death. A battle that will take them across the heavens.
Stop him!
A battle that will finally be fought.
I want them hunted down and brought to me!
Across the face
Let's break into a music store.
of Earth.
Hey, it's Mr. Strickland from Back to the Future. Bunch of slackers.
I think I'm gonna need some backup.
Can you show us the way?
Of course. No.
Somebody help me!
I haven't got my friend's career yet. So you see it here first, folks. He-Man had the first hoverboard before Marty McFly.
Julie!
From a distant galaxy, they have come to Earth. Dolph Lundgren as He-Man.
And I think they could have also made his sword more cartoon accurate. But I digress.
Masters of the Universe. Live the adventure.
Yeah. It was an adventure, all right. So I was 9 when this came out in 87, and, all I knew was the cartoon, and boy, was I disappointed. No Prince Adam, no Orko, no Royal Palace, no Eternia. But, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sony released a statement the other day saying that they are in full swing production of a new He-Man movie that should be coming out, I think, in 2020, maybe 2021. But, you know, they've been talking about this for the past 3 billion years, so I'll believe it when I see it. But I will tell you this. If they want to make a good He-Man movie, you know, they can cherry pick aspects from the original series, but if they follow the formula of the Mike Young production 2002 Cartoon Network reboot, I think they would do well, because the cartoon really went deep in the mythology of Eternia, He-Man, Skeletor, King Randor. It went way, way deeper. The storylines were way better than the original Filmation cartoons. I like the animation of the Filmation cartoons better, but the stories for the reboot were better. And if you've never seen them, you can pick up the entire series on Amazon for like maybe under $20, somewhere right in there. But let me know what your favorite He-Man memories were. Were you disappointed as a kid going to see this in the theater? I remember a couple years before this, they pieced together the first 3 or 4 episodes of She-Ra, and they released it in the theater, called The Secret of the Sword, and had He-Man and She-Ra, and I drugged my mom and grandma to go see it, and I love it. I have it on VHS tape still today. And, 2 years after that, we get this. You would think that it would have been, I don't know, closer to the source material. But leave me your favorite He-Man memories down below. What were your favorite toys? What are your holy grails when it comes to He-Man? And what do you hope that they will put in this so-called live-action movie that may not ever come in our lifetime? Do me a favor, guys. If you've liked this video, smash that like button, smash it, and hit subscribe. Share this with your friends. Have them share it with their friends. Have them share it with their friends, and have them share it with their friends. So forth, so on and so forth. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this, guys. This is the debut episode of this new series. Jeez, I can't even remember this talk or what it's called. Retro Reactions. See, it's so new I can't even remember. But thanks for watching, and as always, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to have the last word, whether you like it or not.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure you check out our friends in the Fandom Menace. You can check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and you can also send us an email at Sean@SeanStackHouseReacts.com and Chris Knight at TheRealReview3000.com.